Hello, this is Matt Poxon and number N06777711, and I will be demonstrating my Android app Numera-Cards. It is an educational numeracy game for young school children in Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 that uses NFC technology to answer questions. I believe that this will create a level of engagement for students that can't be replicated with just a regular phone app, as there is now a physical element as well as a digital one. So if I go into the main menu, you'll see that the menu buttons are all large and well organized and easy to use for small children. They're also very colourful, but none of them use particularly bold colours. They're all still quite faded with black text, so you can still easily read it all there. And there's no massively contrasting colours like red and green aren't used on top of each other, so it's still easily viewable for colourblind students who may be using the app. Anything not yet implemented in the app when selected in the menu will simply display a toast saying that it's unavailable right now and you should check back for future updates. Features implemented are 5 modes, 3 single player ones and 2 multiplayer ones. The single player ones range from free play, which is an easy mode for students who are struggling more. This allows them to have no time limit, no question limit. They can just keep doing questions until they feel comfortable to move on. There's single player 10 questions, which is more of a medium where the students are given 10 questions to answer and they can score themselves at the end. They can see how many they got right. And single player timed, which is intended to be the most difficult, where there's a 2-minute time limit and they go up against as many questions as they can. There's also 2 multiplayer modes. Multiplayer cooperative is similar to the timed mode, where they are put against a 2-minute time limit and they must work together to answer as many questions as possible. There is a sort of a cooperative versus element in that it shows how many each player has got right in total, but in the end the scores are added together. And then there's multiplayer versus, which is similar to single player 10 questions, where each student answers 10 questions and whoever gets the most right wins. So if I was to demonstrate in single player free play for now, when you select that, you go into another menu which lets you select your year group. At the moment, there are currently questions implemented for year groups 1 to 4. For Key Stage 1, Year 1 and Year 2, there is addition and subtraction. And from Year 2 to Year 4, there is also multiplication and division implemented. So if I was to demonstrate off Year 1 addition now, you'll see, since we're in free play, there is no time limit, and it just asks a question. Since this answer is above 10, it's a double-digit number. The player must first hold up the first number and then the second using the NFC cards. When the NFC card is held up, it creates a new intent for it to read the tag on the NFC card. There are 10 NFC cards with tags that say a single digit in them from 0 to 9. Once again, we've got a double-digit number, so let's get this one wrong. So we put in 1, and it will say it is 12. It will say, sorry, try again, and then they can do another question. This one actually is 12 this time. So in free play mode, they can do this as many times as they want. I'll demonstrate multiplayer cooperative now, which has a 2-minute time limit. And I will do that for division. So in this mode, as you can see, it says it's currently player 1's turn, so they must answer the question first. So if we answer it correctly, then it switches to player 2's turn when they can answer, and it keeps going on, so they can both each keep answering questions and see what score they get together. So if while I wait for that time limit to go on, I'll say one improvement I would like to add to this game is at the moment there is only support for single digit and double digit numbers. This limited the app a bit for higher key stages, and so in the future I would like to add an element that lets them put in triple digit numbers. As well as this, I would like to add an online leaderboard function so players can compare their results against friends, and I believe that this would help them compare where they are against their friends, and it would encourage them to beat their friends, so they would practice more and play more. The game has a total of 10 different levels, and the way it's programmed helped me create a variety of levels. So that's one thing I believe worked well with the game. While we just wait for this to end, I will show off. There we go. So when that happens, it comes up with a final score screen that's tallied their results together. So their final result was 5. So if we go back now, it takes them back to the main menu where they can select another mode. So in multiplayer versus, then if you were to select year 2 subtraction, we've got one that does double digit numbers. So if we just quickly go, player 1's got the answer correct, and it goes on to there. So that's everything in my app. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you enjoy the concept of the app.